It feels like silly season should be over by now, with Daniel confirmed that he will be taking a break from F1. Piastri settled at McLaren after embarrassing Alpine with his viral tweets. One story that is not finalized, however, is that of Haas's driver lineup, with Mick Schumacher in the center of it all.
Tell Kevin to slow down so I can get DRS.
And the team said no.
Yeah.
Stick around to find out what the latest plot twist in Haas's never-ending driver saga is. Former Haas driver Romain Grosjean has backed successor Mick Schumacher to keep his seat with the team for 2023, feeling he's been growing into the season. The seat Schumacher currently occupies at Haas is the only one left on the Formula One grid that is yet to be contracted for next season, with the young German said to be in competition with veteran Nico Hülkenberg to partner Kevin Magnussen at Haas next year. Team principal Gunther Steiner has been continually coy about Schumacher's future with the team, saying on multiple occasions that Haas have the opportunity to take their time over choosing Magnussen's teammate, though he is being spoken to all day long about the subject. Schumacher has come in for criticism for the number of incidents in which he has found himself this season and the subsequent damage costs being passed onto the team as a result, with his crash in Saudi Arabia qualifying proving too much for the team to repair and could not start the race at all. But Schumacher has since received plenty of support from fellow drivers and pundits despite his Formula One future being in doubt, with Esteban Ocon saying prior to Pierre Gasly joining Alpine that friend Schumacher would have been his preferred teammate next year. Uncle and multiple F1 race winner Ralph also backed his nephew to keep his seat next year, and former Haas driver Grosjean, who alongside Magnussen was displaced at the end of 2020 in favor of Schumacher and Nikita Mazepin, thinks the German has earned his keep at Haas. Speaking on Sky Sports' Any Driven Monday, Grosjean explained, "I think Mick deserves the seat. He started a little bit slow this season, but he's definitely growing into it. He's been doing some good races recently. I think some of the reason is that we're told that Mick, he was breaking too many cars and costing the team too much. But remember that Mick came just because Ferrari gave a huge discount on the engine early on, and the reason why Kevin and myself were replaced at the end of 2020 was because the team needed money and they needed two drivers to bring them money. So I think they just, forget a little bit about that. I think Mick, yes, made some mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but maybe some that he doesn't want to repeat. In the last few races, he's been performing well. So I personally believe he should keep his seat, but we'll see." Ralf Schumacher is adamant the Haas lineup has not been decided, the German going as far as to say Kevin Magnussen could be the one to lose out to Nico Hülkenberg. Earlier this week, social media was set into a tiz when Aston Martin announced Stoffel Vandoorne as the second of their two 2023 reserve drivers, with no mention of today's reserve Hülkenberg. It was widely speculated that's because he's off to Haas to replace the under-fire Schumacher. Hülkenberg is on the team shortlist, team boss Gunther Steiner saying it's a 50-50 between the driver known as Super Sub since losing his full-time ride after the 2019 season and his 23-year-old compatriot. However, Ralf has urged fans not to be so quick to rule out Schumacher, as it could be Magnussen who gets his marching orders. Anything is possible, of course, especially if we look at the last few races, the 47-year-old told Sky Deutschland. Who knows, Magnussen may not be so firmly in the seat anymore. If we look at the races since Silverstone, we have to conclude that Mick is the more stable and better of the two drivers. He has also had some bad luck with wrong strategies. In the last race, Mick was sometimes up to 6/10 faster than Magnussen, so let's wait and see for the next few races. I hope Haas make a decision soon." He added, "Maybe next year we will have two Germans on the Formula One grid." Schumacher has outqualified Magnussen 3 times in the 7 races since the summer break, but it is the latter who has scored Haas's only points, P9, at the United States GP. As for Steiner, he insists he has not yet made a decision on his 2023 lineup. "We will get to a decision hopefully soon, but nothing is decided 100% yet," he told Mirror Sport. "We are just going through the last details of what we have to sort out, and then we will make a decision. It's a job I need to do. When it's done, it's always nice to tick things off the list." Sorry, Ralph, it's definitely not K-Mag. There is probably more chance of Ralph getting the 2023 Haas seat than there is of Haas dropping Magnussen. Not only does the Dane have a multi-year contract, but Steiner has said more than once he's in for 2023. It's his teammate's seat that is up for grabs. Returning to F1 this season after a year out, Magnussen scored in 3 of the opening 4 races as he made the most of Haas's flying start to the new era. He scored just 3 times since, as the team's lack of updates updates and their bumper fell short of the mark, but still he has 6 top 10s, 24 points in total to Schumacher's 2 top 10s and 12 points. Added to that, in the other number that matters to Haas, big crashes, he's 0-3 against his teammate. You can't blame Ralph for his wishful thinking, but just because you say something, that doesn't make it true. In what has been one of the craziest silly seasons in recent memory, the 2022 edition of it looks set to be on the verge of wrapping up, following reports that Haas are close to announcing their 2023 driver lineup. Many had tipped Williams to be the last team to confirm their lineup, which technically they're still yet to do, given that Logan Sargent needs to finish in the top 7 for the Formula 2 Drivers' Championship. Should the young American do just that, though, then the Grove-based team have already announced that he'll be partnering Alex Albon next season. It means Haas have the last available seat on the grid, which is looking increasingly likely to be taken by a former Williams driver. Following Aston Martin's announcement that reigning Formula E world champion Stoffel Vandoorne would be joining the Silverstone-based side in 2023 as their reserve and test driver, many now believe that Nico Hülkenberg is set to partner Kevin Magnussen at Haas next season. Given that Hülkenberg held Vandoorne's new role this season, it seems probable that Vandoorne has been brought in to replace the experienced German who has been linked to the Haas seat. For several weeks, the available seat has been between Hülkenberg and current driver Mick Schumacher, whose current contract expires after Abu Dhabi. It represents a choice of experience or youth for the Americans, with Haas boss Gunther Steiner wanting what is best in the medium to long term. Despite this, experience seems to be the path Haas are going to take following Aston Martin's announcement of Vandoorne. Steiner has revealed that the team are close to making an announcement over their second driver for next season, with it believed to be confirmed prior to the Brazilian Grand Prix. We're close now, Steiner has now told the German broadcaster NTV. Whilst fans will want Schumacher to remain, the 23-year-old has come under constant fire from Steiner and owner Gene Haas, with the German often criticized for making mistakes. Steiner has previously said that the son of Michael Schumacher has a 50-50 chance of retaining his seat. However, the current odds appear to not be in his favor. A return to full-time F1 for the first time since leaving Renault in 2019 is looking more and more likely for Hülkenberg, who has admitted himself that he's optimistic about his chances. While this might be the case, Steiner ultimately wants what's best for the Americans, who will be looking to progress up the order in 2023 with their new title partner MoneyGram. For me, it's no longer about one race, one lap, said Steiner. For me, it's about what's best for the Haas team in the medium to long term. But it's not like we said, if Mick scores points now, he has the place or not. The decisive factor is who leads the team into the future with stability. What a silly season we have experienced. Comment below, should Magnussen or Mick lose their seat?